What's poppin'? So your girl can rant, communicate, conversate, whatever you like to call it. And today we came on here to talk about standing up for yourself, not letting motherfuckers push you over, standing up for what you think is right, the standing up to the people that disrespect you. When I was growing up, I always got bullied, mistreated, or in certain things pushed over, or people thought I was a people pleaser, which I was, okay, which I was at the time. So they thought they could take advantage of me. They thought they could use me for whatever advantage that they wanted to use me for, okay? And I always just took it. I never truly stood up for myself. Don't get me wrong, in some aspects I did, okay? But sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I just let things happen. I was young. I didn't really understand, and when I did stand up for myself, especially when I was a child and it was adults or whatever, and they were like, you need to stay in a child's place, you need to stay out of grown folks' business, all that yep, like they do, okay? So it made me be quiet, it made me be small, it made me like, okay, shit, like, maybe I shouldn't stand up for myself. Maybe I was in the wrong for just speaking up and speaking my truth and be like, okay, I don't feel like that's right, or I don't feel like I want to, like, I don't want to do that. Like, you can't push me around to do that, or you can't do me like this just because you have a higher standing than me that you think you do. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, when you are in situations where you feel belittled, or you feel like the motherfuckers is disrespecting you, or you feel like they're using their power that they have to bully you, mistreat you, disrespect you, stand up for yourself, love. Not even that. Speak up. Speak up and speak your truth. Even if you feel like you gonna sound dumb, or you gonna sound like that you shouldn't have said that, or people aren't gonna understand you. Oh well, there's going to be somebody that's out there that's gonna understand you. So speak up and stand up for yourself. Don't allow these bullies to mistreat you. Don't allow these people to disrespect you. Don't allow these motherfuckers to run you over just because you are a people pleaser. You might be, but this was for the people that's out there that just are kind, caring people, and people think that they're people pleasers because they're kind, caring people. Okay? Anyway, seriously though, like I said, when I was younger, I always was mistreated, or I did something or went somewhere and somebody did something to me and I never spoke up. There was this time where I was in high school, right? And there was this blood draw. And I was like, I want to do the blood draw. I want to give my blood. I want to be that person that, if my blood can help anybody, I would like it to help somebody. So I gave it a blood draw. I went to the blood draw, okay? And they stuck me in this arm right here, okay? I don't know if the girl was, I don't know if the girl was new or whatever, but when she stuck me, it stung and it kind of burned. But instead of me saying like, it hurts, I just sat there and took it. I assumed that it was supposed to be like that. Like, I've never gotten a motherfucking blood drawn before, which I have, and it never hurt how it hurted. And after that, my hand, it got to a point where my arm, and the pain just shot down my arm to where my hand would sometimes go numb. And if I would have stood up or spoke up that day, I probably wouldn't have the fucked up arm that I do. Don't get me wrong, my left arm is not as fucked up as I'm probably trying to make it out, or probably how it sounds, but my nervous system, sometimes you feel the pain just shoot right here in this area, just shoot right up in this area. It would be, and it'd be so annoying because I'm just like, ugh, like I have to tense my hand so the pain can somewhat go away. But it comes every once in a while, and it just reminds me of the time where I didn't speak up and tell that person, like, hey, you hurting me, like this hurts. Like, I just sat there and took it. When you sit there and you just take the things instead of speaking up for yourself, it's going to cause problems for you. No matter how small, no matter how big, if you do not speak up, in the long run, it's probably going to cause a problem for you. Just like at a job situation where there is somebody that is there and they are mistreating you, and you don't speak up, you just sit there and you take it just because they have higher power than you, because they're higher up than you are in your situation or job, whatever you are at. And you like, okay, I can't really go and tell the higher ups about this person because they are part of the higher ups, and the higher ups will probably take their side more than me because they can have or find another person that's can replace me compared to that person. It might take them a little longer to find another manager or another supervisor or some shit like that. So I'm just gonna be quiet and accept it and not say nothing and just take that fuckery. Come to find out, that person that is doing that to you is doing that to multiple people, traumatizing multiple people, fucking other people's lives up because of the power that they have. They're having a power trip, which is so fucked up, because how are you going to use your power to mistreat or do anything like that to me? First off, that is not okay, especially at a job. You need to go to the higher ups and tell them, like, hey, I'm being mistreated by this person. I can we talk? And the thing is, you never know what will happen if you speak up. You either sit there and take that shit and allow it to go and go and go and go and go until you get so used to it that it's attached to you, and that you're just like, oh, here it goes. And you've accepted the disrespect. Or you can go to their higher ups and be like, hey, this person is mistreating me, they're abusing their power, this and the third. And then they go and get some information, and hey, you never know, the fact that you went and spoke up could bring more people in, be like, oh shit, they spoke up, let me go say something. They were able to go talk and tell the problem that was going on. Let me go tell my problem as well. Instead of them being like, I don't want to be that person. And if they see you be that person, go and be like, I don't give a fuck who you is, motherfucker. I don't care if you my boss. I don't care if you any of that, nigga. You was not for to mistreat me, no, none of that. Hold on, boss man's boss man. Can I talk to you real quick? This motherfucker over here is obviously not like that, but basically, this motherfucker over here is mistreating me. They gonna be like, oh shit. Damn, let me hop on the bandwagon. I got some shit that I want to say too. And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 dominoes started falling. That one time you spoke up had the motherfucking dominoes go to where it gets that person that is causing problems for you out of a job. And now you got a new person ahead of you that's actually nice, that's actually caring, that actually doesn't use their motherfucking power and abuse that shit. You never know what will happen if you speak up. But I'ma tell you what will happen if you don't. More problems is going to happen. More situations is going to come up. More things are going to cause downfalls, towers. So don't just hold back because you think that person has power, higher power, even if you don't think that motherfucker got higher power. If you just don't want to be that person that speaks, or you don't want to be that person that's tattletales and snitch, it's either your life or theirs. Think about it. If a motherfucker is shooting motherfuckers around and you know who that motherfucker is and you keep quiet and then all of a sudden you next, what you gonna do? You gonna go to the motherfucking police and be like, hey, yo, I know who's been doing it. I got proof, all this extra shit. Or you could be anonymous. You could be fucking, well, you can't be anonymous because they'll probably pull your ass and be like, yeah, this person. Regardless, you go and you tell and you get that person. Now they don't got a chance to shoot you. Yeah, they might have shot a couple of people beforehand, and you stayed quiet. But then when it's your turn, you spoke up. At least you spoke up. Shit. Because you could have stayed quiet and they could have got your ass. Or they could have got somebody that you cared for and then told you was next after they got that person that you cared for. So, speaking up can really do something in this world. When you see something, say something. When you go through something, say something. When somebody mistreats you, say something. Don't just sit there and take that shit. Learn from me. Because I sat there and I took that shit. And I just stayed in that cycle over and over and over and over and over until I got the strength to stand up to these motherfuckers and be like, nah. Fuck you, nigga. You was not finna keep doing this to me. I'm not finna keep going through this cycle of you abusing me and I'm just sitting there taking it, not saying nothing. Nah, I'm finna stand tall. Fuck is you talking about? Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute, shorty. You ain't finna do that to me no more. Oh yeah, I got a backbone now, baby. I'm tough enough to get a backbone because of how fucked up you did me. I'm so used to what you're doing to me. I got strong enough to stand up for myself. So fuck you. Fuck your little power trip bullshit, whatever the fuck you doing. Because you're not finna do that to me no more. I'm standing up for myself. I'm speaking out loud. I'm telling the motherfucking world who you is, what you did, why you did it, because you wanted to feel power over me, and I'm not going to allow you to feel power over me. No matter if you're a bully, no matter if you're a boss, no matter if you're a fan, a friend, a family member, whatever, a lover, I don't care who you is. I'm going to stand up for myself because I know you're not going to take me down. You're not finna bully me. You're not finna disrespect me. You're not finna be mean to me. You're not finna do me wrong just because you think you can. Because you can. You only could do that when I was silent. But I'm not silent anymore. I'm not quiet anymore. I'm not finna sit here and take it anymore. So for those that's out there that's going through some things, please stand up for yourself and speak up. No matter if it's a job, no matter if it's you just at school and there's a project and you want to say something about that project, or you get an F, you either get an F because you were silent on that project, or you get an A because you spoke up and be like, okay, that's not right. You decide. Family, friends, lovers, motherfucking places that you go to, whatever it is, stand up for yourself. I could tell you a lot of things that I didn't stand up for when I was younger, back in my day, that I just allowed to happen, and I stayed around the motherfuckers that did it. And it was definitely a lesson for me. You will eventually learn your lesson that sitting quiet is not going to do nothing for you. A closed mouth don't get fed. I always was taught that. Motherfuckers always told me a closed mouth don't get fed. But I never listened. Because I always ate, as you can see. But it was metaphorically. You know what I'm saying? Metaphorically. A closed mouth don't get fed. So if you keep your mouth closed, you are going to starve. But if you open your mouth, you are going to eat good, baby. What you want to do? Starve to death? Get bullied, mistreated, disrespected, ruined? Or eat good? Speak up. Stand strong. Talk your shit. And be the motherfucker that you supposed to be. It's up to you. You'll learn your lesson eventually, like I did. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's a tough lesson. Truly a tough lesson. Because, or should I say, especially when you grew up being shut down when you spoke. It's a tough lesson that you will have to learn. You will have to unlearn the lesson to be quiet and relearn the lesson to speak up. No matter how old you is. You could be young watching me. You could be in your middle ages watching me. You could be old watching me. Older, should I say. And you can still be that person that doesn't speak up because that's your mama. That's your father. That's your boss. That's your teacher. That's your childhood friend. That's your lover. That's your sibling. That's your aunt. That's your uncle. That's your cousin. That's the police. That's the government. If it ain't God, even if it was God, let me stop, because I will speak up to God too. I will be like, well, I don't understand. Can you tell me some more information on that? Speak up. Instead of just being like, okay, I don't know nothing you just told me, but okay, sure, I'll do that. Don't know nothing, don't know goddamn thing, was confused on what you said, all that shit. Yeah, I'll even stand up to God and be like, or speak up and be like, I didn't understand what you were saying, or why did you do that to me? My God, they don't mind me asking questions at all. Because they're willing to give me my answers that I need, because I know you gotta learn, no matter what it is, you gotta learn. You cannot stop learning in this world. You will always be learning. The question is, will you accept what you're learning, or will you stay in that cycle and just sit there and not speak up and learn the lesson that you need to learn? Man, it'll be hard. Especially when you were somebody that never really stood up for yourself. Someone that never really spoke up. For yourself, at least. For some reason, I was always a motherfucker that spoke up for other people sometimes. But for myself, not really. So, it'll be hard. But you got this, love. Just think about it. Would you rather stay in the place that you are now, or would you rather speak up and be in a better place? And don't get me wrong. You might speak up and you might get fired. Okay? But if that's the case, you was never supposed to be there to begin with. You might speak up and your lover might dump you, but you were never supposed to be there to begin with. You might speak up and your mama might disown you. Then that should tell you something, because all I'm doing is talking. So why are you over here disrespecting me? If I'm confused and I would like to get to know something, and you disrespect me because I'm trying to speak up and be like, hey, why'd you do that, or what was the reason of that, and you are rude and disrespectful to me, you were never supposed to be in my life. So don't worry about the things that will drop when you speak up. Okay? Don't worry about the things that you will have to let go when you speak up, when you stand up for yourself, because they were never supposed to be there to begin with. It's gonna be hard, but you got it, love. I believe in you. If I can do it, I know you can. You got the strength inside. You got the fire. So are you going to keep smothering that fire that is inside of you? Or you want to let that fire burn and be like, I'm going to stand up for myself today. Starting today, I'm going to stand up for myself. Starting today, I'm not going to let motherfuckers fuck me over. Starting today, if you disrespect me, I'm going to stand up and speak up. Don't disrespect me. Who are you to disrespect me? You not God, nigga. And even if you was God, nigga, don't disrespect me. Period. Point blank. Anyway, that was about it, y'all. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, don't forget to check out my channel for more content like this. I give messages to the people that wants to heal themselves within. Not no surface level healing. No. We go within over here, okay? We truly go within and heal our spirit and our soul. So if you would like to come along on this journey with me, because I am healing myself as well as healing you guys when I give this message. Come on, let's get some therapy, baby. And we the hood version. We ain't finna be like, okay, what made you feel that way? How did you What was the reason for that? Why'd you feel that way? Was you good? I know you was feeling some type of way, because I would have felt some type of way in that situation. Okay? I'm that type of motherfucking therapist. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm gonna be like, damn, shit. Hey, I have some problems too. Okay? I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm this higher up, I'm healed. No. Bitch, I'm healing every single day. And if a motherfucker tell you, say I'm healed, no, bitch. Everybody heals every single day. You will never stop healing. So, come get this work. Come heal with the bitch. Let's rise together. Let's grow together. Let's heal together. Let's be one with God together.